Hi everyone, I hope you all are having a great day. For this week's Wisdom Wednesday, I wanted to break down the Conversations feature in Navigate. While this is relatively easy to use, it is important to know how conversations are tracked and recorded and where you can find them. So the Conversation feature in Navigate is used by staff and faculty to see the historic record of messages sent to students, and this can help guide some of the conversations you are having in appointments if the student has questions regarding some of the communications they've received. So let's get started. First, I want to show you where you can access conversations you have had. So if you go up to the top left here, there's an envelope here, and you can click on that, or on the left of the page, you can click Conversations. This will bring up any of the conversations you have had with students. So this is organized similarly as in email boxes, with messages typically listed from most recent to least recent. Each entry will show high-level information about the message, including the sender, the topic, and the date sent. So as you see, sender was myself, topic, I just did a test message, and the date it was sent and time is there as well. You will also get notifications when you receive new messages. So this grayed out envelope at the top, it will have red numbers next to it if you have unread messages, and the numbers will correlate to the amount of unread messages in your conversation history. If you are looking for specific conversations or things like that, you can use this filter feature at the top right. So you can view your personal messages, you can view unread messages only, and you can search by the user. So if you know you have a conversation with a specific student or staff member that you want to find, you can search for it here by just typing in their name and hitting search. So that'll be a great way to kind of filter through some of those. And then there's this action menu on the top left. What this does is if you select a communication, you can hit this actions and you can mark it as read, or you can mark all as read if you would want to do that. So let's say you're typically monitoring your conversations through your Google instead of going this route. That's okay, but you want to get rid of that annoying notification feature. You can always just click on conversations, click all, and then mark as read. That way you don't have to worry about those notifications showing for you. Now that you know where to find your conversations, I want to show you how to create them. So Navigate allows staff and faculty to email and text students through the platform. This can make it easier on you because you won't have to switch between Navigate and Google or any other platforms, and it allows for quick and easy communication. So when you want to do this, you'll look up the student's name that you are hoping to contact. You will go to their student profile, and on the right here, you will hit Message Student. This will give you the ability to either send an email or send a text message to the student. If you are hoping to send a text message to the student, you don't have to worry. Those communications are not going to go to their phone, to your phone. They are going to go back to your conversations in Navigate, so you won't be getting personal text messages from students. However, if you want to send an email, you would just write an email as usual. So as you can see, the student that we are sending this email to is Jillian McNutt. So maybe you want the conversation to be around scheduling. And you can put in your message, "Hi Jillian, I noticed that you haven't scheduled courses for fall 2021. Is there any way I can help?" Obviously, your email will be a little more detailed, but that will be how you can do it. Then you can add any attachments you might need, and you can send additional email notifications too. You can put that in there. However, for this, I just want to send out a simple message to Jillian, so I will hit Send Message. Now, when you communicate with a student through the platform, instead of originating the conversation in Google, Navigate has the ability to track and record the conversations. So these conversations can be seen by other staff who have appropriate permissions. Where this is the exception is any communications between someone in DSS and a student. Those will not be tracked within Navigate, whether it is originated in Navigate or not. So you will see that there is a privacy notice that will pop up. But to give you an idea of if you're working with a student and you want to look through some of the conversations they've had with other people, you can see back that they had a conversation with me, they had an appointment reminder with Aaron, different things like that. So you can just click on the conversation and you'll be able to see what the email I had with Jillian was. For these conversations to be tracked in Navigate, the original email or communication has to be sent through Navigate. This is the really important part. So if you are just emailing a student through Gmail and your first initial email was sent through Gmail, those conversations aren't going to have the ability to show up in Navigate. But if you do the original email through Navigate, but then let's say maybe you're not as comfortable with using the conversations feature, or you just prefer to respond through Google after the student communicates back, that's okay. Any of those messages, as long as they originated in Navigate, any of the responses that then move forward within Gmail will still be captured within Navigate. So you'll be able to locate it through here, even though you had the conversation in Google once that original text was sent. Lastly, I just wanted to point out for anyone who may be concerned, your email conversations that go through Navigate don't look like they're coming from Navigate or some weird email address. They will look like they are coming from you. So you don't have to worry about students getting these conversations and ignoring them because it doesn't look personal, because it will still look like an email generated from your name. So you don't have to worry about that either. But I hope that helps cover some of your questions regarding conversations. Feel free to drop any questions in the chat room, shoot me or David an email. We'll be happy to help with this. I hope you all have a great rest of your Wednesday.